Sky Marker 5162, request IFR clearance to Fiumicino.
Sky Mark 5162, Barcelona delivery, expect runway 24 right, Dipes 1 Delta departure, squawk 2621.
Dipus 1 Delta departure, squawk 2621, Sky Mark 5162.
Sky Mark 5162, read back correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.705 when ready, Sky Mark 5162, bye-bye.
Ryanair 5 Delta Golf, request taxi to the active.
Ryanair 5 Delta Golf, runway 24 right taxi via Bravo, Golf November Tango, Tango 1, hold short runway 02.
Runway 24 right taxi via Bravo, Golf November, Tango, Tango 1. Hold short runway 02, Ryanair 5 Delta Golf.
Ryanair 5 Delta Golf, cross runway 02 at Tango. Continue taxi via Tango, Tango 1.
Cross runway 02 at Tango. Continue taxi via Tango, Tango 1 Ryanair 5 Delta Golf.
Vueling 7 Tango November, gate 142 taxi via Romeo 6 November.
Gate 142 via Romeo 6 November, Vueling 7 Tango November.
Benvenuti a bordo di questo volo. Vi preghiamo di posizionare le vostre borse più grandi negli scomparti sopra la testa e di tenere gli oggetti più piccoli sotto il sedile di fronte a voi. Una volta sistemati i bagagli, prendete posto e mantenete il corridoio libero per consentire l'imbarco a tutti i passeggeri rimanenti. Se avete bisogno di assistenza, chiedete a un membro dell'equipaggio. Grazie. Welcome aboard this flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead compartments and keep your smaller items underneath the seat in front of you.
Ryanair 5 Delta Golf,
Once you have
contact
stowed your
Barcelona
bags,
Tower
please
118,
take your seat
decimal
and keep the
105.
aisle clear for all remaining customers to board.
Over to
If you
Tower
need any
118 decimal
assistance, please ask
105,
the member of the
Ryanair
crew.
5 Delta
Thank you.
Golf.
Easy 97 Uniform Papa, ramp 49er taxi via Papa 6, Juliet November, Sierra.
Ramp 49 via Papa 6, Juliet November, Sierra, Easy 97 Uniform Papa.
Ryanair 89 Charlie Echo, gate 71 taxi via Papa 6, Juliet November, Bravo.
Gate 71 via Papa 6, Juliet November, Bravo, Ryanair 89 Charlie Echo.
Iberia 30 Mike Golf, gate 13 Air taxi via Romeo 6 November.
Gate 139 via Romeo 6 November, Iberia 30 Mike Golf.
Imbarco completo. Signore e signori, benvenuti a bordo di questo volo. Mi chiamo Matilde ed oggi sarò il responsabile del volo. Vogliamo assicurarci che il vostro volo sia sicuro e confortevole, quindi se c'è qualcosa di cui avete bisogno, chiedete pure. A breve chiuderemo le porte dell'aereo e vi chiediamo che tutti i dispositivi elettronici portatili siano impostati sulla modalità di sicurezza per il volo o spenti. Assicuratevi che tutti gli oggetti più grandi, compresi il laptop, siano riposti in modo sicuro. Vi auguriamo un piacevole volo. Boarding complete. Welcome aboard this flight. My name is Mia, and I'm today's in-flight manager. We want to make sure your flight is safe and comfortable, so if there is anything you need, please ask. We will shortly be closing the aircraft doors and request that all portable electronic devices are now switched to flight safe mode or turned off. Please ensure all larger items, including laptops, are safely stowed. We wish you a pleasant flight.
Salve dalla cabina di pilotaggio e permettetemi di darvi personalmente il benvenuto a bordo di questo volo. Partiremo presto e dovrebbe essere un volo tranquillo. Spegnerò il segnale delle cinture di sicurezza dopo il decollo. Tuttavia, se dovesse essere riacceso, tornate al vostro posto e allacciate la cintura di sicurezza. La nostra equipe si prenderà cura di voi in cabina. Se avete bisogno di qualcosa, chiedete a qualcuno del nostro equipaggio. Grazie.
Hello from the flight deck, and let me personally welcome you aboard this flight. We will be departing soon, and it should be a smooth flight. I'll be turning off the seatbelt sign after takeoff. However, if I turn it back on again, please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Skymark 5162, Barcelona ground, pushback and engine start
If you need
approved.
anything,
Face
please ask
southeast.
any one of my crew. Thank you.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast, Skymark 5162.
Doors to automatic and cross-check.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Ora vi mostreremo le procedure di sicurezza di questo aereo. Vi preghiamo di porre la vostra attenzione, anche se siete frequent flyer. Nella tasca del sedile è presente una scheda di sicurezza che evidenzia importanti informazioni specifiche per questo tipo di aeromobile, come vie di uscita, maschere di ossigeno e giubbotti di salvataggio. Tutte le uscite sono segnalate e vi verranno adesso mostrate. L'illuminazione in basso vi guiderà verso un'uscita. Tenete presente che l'uscita più vicina potrebbe essere dietro di voi. In caso di emergenza, lasciare tutti i bagagli a bordo. L'apertura delle porte attiva automaticamente gli scivoli di evacuazione. Le scarpe col tacco devono essere tolte perché potrebbero strappare lo scivolo. La cintura di sicurezza è allacciata, regolata e slacciata come mostrato. Deve essere allacciata ogni volta che è acceso il segnale delle cinture di sicurezza. Vi consigliamo di tenerla sempre allacciata e visibile. Se si verificasse una depressurizzazione, le maschere cadranno da sopra di voi. Se indossate una maschera facciale, questa deve essere rimossa prima di indossare una maschera per l'ossigeno. Rimanete ai vostri posti e tirate verso di voi la mascherina. Posizionate la maschera su bocca e naso e respirate normalmente, regolando la fascia per fissarla. Si prega di notare che la sacca potrebbe non gonfiarsi. Indossate la mascherina prima di aiutare gli altri. Se necessario, rimuovere il giubbotto di salvataggio dal suo contenitore. Mettetelo in testa. Passare i nastri intorno alla vita, agganciare la fibbia e tirare la cinghia per regolare. Solo quando si è fuori dall'aereo, gonfiare tirando la levetta rossa. Soffiare nel tubo se non si gonfia.
Vueling to Hotel November, Adgate 151 request pushback.
C'è una luce e un fischio per attirare l'attenzione.
Welling 2 Hotel November, Barcelona ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Tutti i dispositivi personali dovranno
Pushback
ora
approved.
essere
Face
in
northeast.
modalità
Welling to Hotel November.
per il volo o spenti. I dispositivi più grandi, compresi il laptop, devono essere riposti nel bagaglio per il decollo e l'atterraggio. Se perdete un dispositivo elettronico all'interno del vostro posto, o se il dispositivo è caldo o inizia a produrre fumo, avvisate immediatamente un membro dell'equipaggio. Assicuratevi che il vostro sedile...
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Di fumo. Se avete domande, chiedete a un membro dell'equipaggio. Grazie per l'attenzione e vi auguriamo un buon volo. We are now going to take you through the safety procedures of this aircraft. We would appreciate your full attention even if you are a frequent flyer. A safety card is in your seat pocket and highlights important safety information specific to this aircraft type.
Skymark 5162, taxi for departure.
And brace position. All exits.
Skymark 5162, runway 24 right taxi via Bravo, Echo November Tango, hold short runway 02.
Please be aware that your nearest
Runway 24 right taxi via Bravo, Echo November, Tango. Hold short runway 02, Skymark 5162.
Evacuation slides. High-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear
Vueling to Hotel November. Request taxi to the active.
Fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened.
Vueling to Hotel November. Runway 24 right taxi via Echo 4, Echo 5 November 1. Hold short runway 02.
Masks will drop from above you. If you are wearing a face mask,
Runway 24 right taxi via Echo 4, Echo 5 November 1. All short runway 02, Vueling to Hotel November.
Your mouth and nose and breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Please note that the bag may not inflate. Put on your own mask before helping others. If required, remove the life jacket from its container. Put it over your head, pass the tapes around your waist, clip the buckle, and pull the strap to adjust. Only when outside the aircraft, inflate by pulling the red toggle. Blow into the tube if it fails to inflate or needs topping up. There's a light and whistle to attract attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. All personal devices should now be in flight safe mode or turned off. Larger devices, including laptops, must be stowed in your luggage for takeoff and landing. If you lose an electronic device within your seat, or your device is warm or starts producing smoke, please alert a crew member. Please ensure that your seat is upright, your tray table is stowed, and all luggage is stowed under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments. Smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping, and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. If you have any questions, please ask a crew member. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a great flight. Cabin secure.
Skymark 5162, cross runway 02 at Tango. Continue taxi via Tango, Tango 1.
Cross runway 02 at Tango. Continue taxi via Tango, Tango 1, Skymark 5162.
Wizard 408 Mike 874, request pushback.
Vueling 2 Hotel November, cross runway 02 at November. Continue taxi via Romeo to November 1.
Cross runway 02 at November. Continue taxi via Romeo to November 1, Vueling 2 Hotel November.
Wizz Air 408 Mike, Barcelona ground, pushback approved, face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Wizz Air 408 Mike.
Skymark 5162, contact Barcelona Tower 118.105.
Contact Tower 118.105, Skymark 5162.
Ryanair 7, Yankee Alpha, go around. Fly runway centerline, maintain 1,800 feet.
Going round. Fly runway centerline, maintain 1,800 feet. Ryanair 7 Yankee Alpha.
Ryanair 7 Yankee Alpha, contact Barcelona. Approach 119.105.
Contact Barcelona approach 119.105, Ryanair 7 Yankee Alpha. Talk to you in a minute.
Barcelona Tower, Vueling 7 November Lima, Bormerango to 4 right.
Vueling 7 November Lima, Barcelona Tower, continue.
Roger, Vueling 7 November Lima.
Abbassare le luci della cabina.
Skymark 5162, ready for departure, runway 24, right.
Di luce aggiuntiva. Grazie. We will be
Skymark 5162, Barcelona Tower, wind 330 at 2, runway 24 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24 right, cleared for takeoff, Skymark 5162.
Vueling to Hotel November, ready for departure, runway 24 right.
Vueling 2, Hotel November, hold short of 24 right, departing traffic.
Wilco, all short of 24 right, Vueling to Hotel November.
Vi ricordiamo che è severamente vietato fumare a bordo dell'aereo. e che si consiglia di tenere la cintura di sicurezza.
Skymark 5162. Contact Barcelona departure 121.155.
Devono essere allacciate ogni
Contact
volta
Barcelona
che
departure
accende la
121.155, Skymark 5162.
quando si utilizzano gli scomparti sopra
Barcelona departure, Skymark 5162, 800 feet.
e cadere. Se necessitate di qualsiasi cosa,
Skymark 5162, Barcelona departure identified, climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, Skymark 5162.
Keeping your seatbelt fastened whenever seated is recommended. Seatbelts must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. Please take care when using the overhead compartments, as items may move and could fall out. If there is anything we can do to make your flight more comfortable, please ask a member of the crew.
All aircraft be advised, information Juliet no current, QNH 1020. Barcelona departure, Vueling to Hotel November, 700 feet. Vueling to Hotel November, Barcelona departure identified, climb to flight level 190. Climb to flight level 190, Vueling to Hotel November. Barcelona departure, Wizz 408 Mike, 600 feet. Wizz 408 Mike, Barcelona departure. Good day identified, climb to flight level 160. Climb to flight level 160, Wizz 408 Mike.
Stiamo iniziando il nostro servizio bar a bordo. Abbiamo una vasta scelta di bevande e snack disponibili. Potrete consultarle tramite il nostro menu che troverete nella tasca dei sedili di fronte a voi. We are now starting our in-flight bar service. We have a range of drinks and snacks available. Take a look at your menu card for today's options.
Mark 5, 162, contact Barcelona Center 119.45, have a good day.
Contact Barcelona Center 119.45, Skymark 5162. Barcelona Center, Skymark 5162. Good day, through flight level 134 for flight level 160.
Skymark 5162, Barcelona Center, good day, radar contact, climb to flight level 330.
Climb to flight level 330, Skymark 5162.
To Jet 3 Golf Yankee, contact Marseille, control 120.75.
Center on 120.75, TUI Jet 3 Golf Yankee.
Ryanair 1 Victor Tango, Valencia 3 Lima, runway 10, report ready for descent.
Valencia 3 Lima, runway 10, ready for descent. Ryanair 1 Victor Tango.
Ryanair 1 Victor Tango, descend to flight level 260.
Descend to flight level 260, Ryanair 1 Victor Tango.
Vueling 4 Bravo Juliet, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1020, Vueling 4 Bravo Juliet.
Ryanair 1953, contact Bordeaux, control 121.25, have a good day.
Center on 121.25, Ryanair 1953.
Ryanair 86 Whiskey Hotel, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200. Ryanair 86 Whiskey Hotel.
Eurowings 5 Zulu Hotel, contact Marseille, control 120.75.
Contact Marseille control 120.75, Eurowings 5 Zulu Hotel, bye-bye.
Vueling 4 Bravo Juliet, contact Barcelona, approach 119.105.
Contact Barcelona, approach 119.105, Vueling 4 Bravo Juliet.
Arabia Maroc 823, turn right, heading 215, climb to flight level 340. Expect further clearance in about 27 miles.
Turn right, heading 215, climb to flight level 340, Arabia Maroc 823.
Arabia Maroc 823, Barcelona Center, expect Montelimar 1 Delta, runway 31 right.
Expect Montelimar 1 Delta, runway 31 right, Arabia Maroc 823.
Vueling 4 Charlie Romeo, Barcelona Center, expect Saura 4 Delta, runway 12.
Expect Saura 4 Delta, runway 12, Vueling 4 Charlie Romeo.
Vueling 25 Tango Lima, Barcelona Center, expect Lobar 2 Whiskey, runway 24 right.
Expect Lobar to Whiskey, runway 24 right, Vueling 25 Tango Lima.
Barcelona Center, Ryanair 5 Delta Golf, out of flight level 19 for flight level 180 direct mains.
DC43 Victor Whiskey, Barcelona Center, expect Valencia 3 Lima, runway 10.
Expect Valencia 3 Lima, runway 10, DC43 Victor Whiskey.
Arabia Maroc 823, cleared direct Dalin. Resume on navigation.
Cleared direct Dalin. Resume on navigation, Arabia Maroc 823.
Ryanair 5 Delta Golf, Barcelona Center identified, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, Ryanair 5 Delta Golf.
Arabia Maroc 823, Montelimar 1 Delta, runway 31 right. Report ready for descent.
Montelimar 1 Delta, runway 31 right, ready for descent, Arabia Maroc 823.
Arabia Maroc 823, descend to flight level 190.
Descend to flight level 190, Arabia Maroc 823.
Arabia Maroc 823, contact Provence information approach 132.905.
Contact fluence information approach 132.905. There will be a mod 823.
Barcelona Center, Eurowing 7 Kilo Charlie, Wood D, flight level 340. Dwelling 25 Tango Lima, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Welling 25 Tango Lima.
Eurowing 7 Kilo Charlie, Barcelona Center, identified. Welling 4 Charlie Romeo, Saura 4 Delta, runway 12. Report ready for descent.
Saura 4 Delta, Rango 12, ready for descent. Welling 4 Charlie Romeo.
Welling 4 Charlie Romeo, descend to flight level 220.
Descent to flight level 220, Welling 4 Charlie Romeo.
Barcelona Center, Ryanair for 22 Romeo, flight level 370.
Ryanair 422 Romeo, Barcelona Center, radar contact. Air Algeria 1076, Barcelona Center, expect us at 8 November, runway 32 left.
Expect us at 8 November, runway 32 left, Air Algeria 1076.
Ryanair 422 Romeo, Barcelona Center, expect Saura 4 Delta, runway 12.
Expect Sora for Delta, runway 12, Ryanair for 22 Romeo.
Ryanair 5 Delta Golf, contact Marseille Control 120.75.
Center on 120.75, Ryanair 5 Delta Golf. Bye-bye.
Beauty 3 Golf Mike, contact Bordeaux, control 120.3.
Center on 120.3, Beauty 3 Golf Mike, bye-bye.
Barcelona Center, Welling to Hotel November, good day, through flight level 162 for flight level 190.
Welling 2 Hotel November, Barcelona Center, identified, climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, Welling to Hotel November.
Ryanair 9 Mike uniform, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1021.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1021, Ryanair 9 Mike uniform.
Ryanair 86 Whiskey Hotel, contact Barcelona, approach 119.105.
Contact Barcelona, approach 119.105, Ryanair 86 Whiskey Hotel.
Royal Air Maroc 714 Tango, Barcelona Center. Expect a Black 7 Romeo, runway 04 left.
Expect a Black 7 Romeo, runway 04 left. Royal Air Maroc 714 Tango.
LL 395, contact Madrid Center 118.275.
Center on 118.275, LL 395. Bye bye.
Air Algeria 1076, aspect 8 November, runway 32 left, report ready for descent.
Aspect 8 November, runway 32 left, ready for descent, Air Algeria 1076.
Air Algeria 1076, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1024.
Descend to 10,000 feet, Air Algeria 1076.
Ryanair 422 Romeo, Saura 4 Delta, runway 12, report ready for descent.
Sora for Delta, runway 12, ready for descent. Ryanair 422 Romeo.
Ryanair 422 Romeo, descend to flight level 220.
Descend to flight level 220, Ryanair 422 Romeo.
EC43 Victor Whiskey, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, EC43 Victor Whiskey.
Agent 2 Papa Tango, contact Madrid Center 118.275.
Contact Madrid Center 118.275, Aegean to Papa Tango.
Royal Air Maroc 714 Tango, a Black 7 Romeo, runway 04 left. Report ready for descent.
Black 7 Romeo, runway 04 left, ready for descent. Royal Air Maroc 714 Tango.
Royal Air Maroc 714 Tango, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Royal Air Maroc 714 Tango.
Welling 25 Tango Lima, contact Barcelona approach 119.105.
Contact Barcelona approach 119.105, Welling 25 Tango Lima.
Barcelona Center, Easy 56 Bravo Yankee, through flight level 160 for flight level 190.
Welling 2 November Bravo, Barcelona Center, expect Matex 2 Whiskey, runway 24 right.
Expect Matex 2 Whiskey, runway 24 right, Welling 2 November Bravo.
Easy 56 Bravo Yankee, Barcelona Center, good day identified, climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, Easy 56 Bravo Yankee.
Ryanair 9 Mike Uniform, contact Valencia approach 124.75.
Contact Valencia approach 124.75, Ryanair 9 Mike Uniform.
Ryanair 1 Victor Tango, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Ryanair 1 Victor Tango.
Ryanair 5 Bravo X-ray, contact Bordeaux control 121.25, have a good day.
Contact Bordeaux Control 121.25, Ryanair 5 Bravo X-ray.
Skymark 5162, contact Marcel control 124.5.
Center on 124.5, Skymark 5162. Marseille Control, Skymark 5162 through flight level 308 for flight level 330.
Skymark 5162, Marseille Control, radar contact.
Marcel Control, Royal Air Merrick 714 Tango, good day, descending via Black 7 Romeo, flight level 331.
Royal Air Maroc 714 Tango, Marseille Control identified.
Captain, it's Mia. Just checking everything is okay?
Everything is fine, thank you.
Okay, Captain. I'll contact you again in 30 minutes.
Air Algerie 1156, contact line on information approach 135.525.
Contact line information approach 135.525, Air Algerie 1156.
Ryanair 3259, contact Marseille, control 120.85.
Center on 120.85, Ryanair 3259. Marseille Control, Air Algerie 1036, flight level 360.
Air Algerie 1036, Marseille, control identified.
Marseille Control, Vueling 323 Mike, flight level 310.
Vueling 323 Mike, Marseille control identified. Magic Sun 1 Juliet Bravo, contact Marseille control 120.85.
Center on 120.85, Magic Sun on Juliet Bravo. Have a good day.
Stiamo per iniziare il nostro servizio duty free. Approfittate delle nostre fantastiche offerte per ottenere incredibili risparmi. Date un'occhiata alla rivista di bordo per scoprire la nostra gamma di regali, orologi, fragranze e altro ancora.
Center on 119.825, Skymark 5162.
Siamo a vostra completa disposizione.
Marseille Control, Skymark 5162, flight level
Take full
330.
advantage of your tax-free allowances today and make some amazing savings. Take a look at your in-flight magazine to discover our range of gifts, watches, fragrances, and more. If you would like any further information about our products, please just ask.
Marseille Control, Corsica 90 Bravo India, good day, flight level 125.
Corsica 90 Bravo India, Marseille Control, identified, continue descent to flight level 120.
Continue descent to flight level 120, Corsica 90 Bravo India.
France Soleil 8777, contact Marseille control 120.85.
Center on 120.85, France Soleil 8777.
Luxair 962, contact Marseille control 120.85.
Center on 120.85, Luxair 962.
Wiz Malta 4, Romeo Lima, contact Rome radar 131.1, have a good day.
Center on 131.1 with Malta 4 Romeo Lima.
Skymark 5162, contact Rome radar 131.1.
Contact Rome radar 131.1, Skymark 5162. Rome radar, Skymark 5162, flight level 330.
Skymark 5162, Rome radar, identified. Ryanair 66 November Golf, contact Milan radar 124.925.
Center on 124.925. Ryanair 66 November Golf.
Ryanair 7, Bravo Whiskey, contact Roma arrivals 125.5.
Contact Roma arrivals 125.5, Ryanair 7, Bravo Whiskey.
With Malta 4, Romeo Lima, Rome radar, expect Valma 3 Alpha, runway 16 left.
Expect Valma 3 Alpha, runway 16 left, with Malta 4 Romeo Lima.
Hello, it's Nia.
Hello, it's the captain. Can we have something to drink, please?
Of course, Captain. I'll bring you something right away.
With Malta 4, Romeo Lima, Valma 3 Alpha, runway 16 left. Report ready for descent.
Valma 3 Alpha, runway 16 left, ready for descent, with Malta 4 Romeo Lima.
With Malta 4 Romeo Lima, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130 with Malta 4 Romeo Lima.
Vueling 3 Lima uniform, contact Roma arrivals 125.5.
Contact Roma arrivals 125.5, Vueling 3 Lima uniform.
Ryanair 4, Victor Delta, contact Marseille Control 119er, decimal 825. Have a good day.
Center on 119.825. Ryanair 4 Victor Delta.
Top Swiss 67 Echo Hotel, contact Marseille Control 119er, decimal 825. Bye-bye.
Contact Marseille Control 119 decimal 825, Top Swiss 67 Echo Hotel.
Skymark 5162, Rome radar, expect Valma 3 Alpha, runway 16 left.
Skymark 5162, Valma 3 Alpha, runway 16 left.
Skymark 5162, verify instruction.
Expect Valma 3 Alpha, runway 16 left, Skymark 5162.
Rome radar, F1 1085, flight level 360.
Air France 1085, Rome radar identified. Ryanair 3947, contact Roma arrivals 125.5.
Contact Roma arrivals 125.5, Ryanair 3947.
Alpine 45 Mike Foxtrot, Rome radar, expect me board 3 Echo, runway 35 right.
Expect me board 3 Echo, runway 35 right, Alpine 45 Mike Foxtrot.
Aerotalia 318 Lima, contact Roma arrivals 125.5.
Contact Roma arrivals 125.5, Aerotalia 318 Lima.
Volotea 17 X-ray Alpha, contact Marseille, control 124.725.
Hello, Captain, it's Mia. Just checking
Center
everything is okay?
124.725, Volotea 17 X-ray Alpha.
Okay, Captain. I'll contact you again in 30 minutes.
Skymark 5162, Valma 3 Alpha, runway 16 left. Report ready for descent.
Skymark 5162, we are ready for descent.
Skymark 5162, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, Skymark 5162.
With Malta 5 Quebec Charlie, contact Roma arrivals 125.5.
Contact Roma arrivals 125.5 with Malta 5 Quebec Charlie.
Radar, Ryanair 285 Hotel. Good day, flight level 369er.
Ryanair 285 Hotel, Rome radar, radar contact. 56 X-ray Papa Rome radar. Expect Ponza 1 Alpha, runway 24.
Salve di nuovo dalla cabina di pilotaggio. Stiamo iniziando la discesa e tra poco attiveremo il segnale delle cinture di sicurezza. Voglio cogliere l'occasione per ringraziarvi per aver volato con noi oggi e spero di rivedervi presto a bordo di uno dei nostri voli.
Hello again from the flight deck. We are starting our descent, and I will shortly turn on the seatbelt sign. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for flying with us today, and I hope to see you again in the near
Climb to
future.
flight level 380, Alpino 45 Mike Foxtrot.
Ryanair 90 Bravo Foxtrot. Contact Marseille, control 119.825. Bye-bye.
Center on 119.825. Ryanair 90 Bravo Foxtrot. Have a good day.
Ryanair 87 Whiskey Uniform. You were assigned flight level 380. I'll show you at flight level 369er. Climb to flight level 380.
Roger. Climb to flight level 380, Ryanair 87 Whiskey Uniform.
Alpine 45 Mike
Il
Foxtrot.
capitano
Contact
ha
Padova
acceso
Control.
il segnale delle cinture di
134.3.
sicurezza
Have a
per
good
il
day.
nostro arrivo. Vi chiediamo di tornare ai
Center
vostri
on
posti,
13
mettete lo schienale in
Alpino
posizione
45
verticale
Mike
e
Foxtrot.
allacciate la cintura di sicurezza. Assicuratevi che i vostri bagagli siano riposti in modo sicuro, compresi il laptop. Per favore, aiutateci controllando l'area del vostro posto per eventuali rifiuti e consegnandoli a un membro dell'equipaggio. Si prega di notare che i servizi igienici non sono più in servizio. The captain has now turned on the fasten seatbelt sign in preparation for our arrival. Please return to your seat. Put your seat back in the upright position and fasten your seatbelt. Please ensure your baggage is stowed safely, including laptop. Please help us by checking your seat area for any trash and handing it to a member of the crew. Please note the toilets are no longer in service.
Runway 24. Report ready for descent.
Panzer 1 Alpha, runway 24, ready for descent. Ryanair 56 X-ray Pupper.
Ryanair 56 X-ray Papa. Descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230, Ryanair 56 X-ray Pupper.
Cabin secure.
Ryanair 4 Kilo Golf, Rome radar, expect Lauren 3 November, runway 07.
Expect Luron 3 November, runway 07, Ryanair 4 Kilo Golf.
Taro, 1314. Contact Roma arrivals 125.5.
Contact Roma arrivals 125.5, Itero 1314.
Itaro 1567, contact Marseille, control 119.825.
Center on 119.825, Itero 1567. Bye-bye.
Ryanair 87 Whiskey Uniform. Contact Milan radar 124.925.
Center on 124.925, Ryanair 87 Whiskey Uniform.
Ryanair 4 Kilo Golf, Lauren 3, November, runway 07. Report ready for descent.
Luron 3 November, runway 07, ready for descent, Ryanair 4 Kilo Golf.
Ryanair 4 Kilo Golf, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Ryanair 4 Kilo Golf.
Sky Mark 5162, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Skymark 5162.
Ryanair 43, Juliet, Quebec, QNH1 018. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 15 with the Lockery transition.
QNH 1018 expect the ILS Yankee runway 15 with the Lockery transition. Ryanair 43 Juliet, Quebec.
Ryanair 774, Contact Roma arrivals 125.5.
Contact Roma arrivals 125.5, Ryanair 774.
Sky Mark 5 162. Contact Roma arrivals 125.5.
Contact Roma arrivals 125.5, Skymark 5162. Roma arrivals, Skymark 5162, flight level 121. We have Charlie on board.
Skymark 5162, Roma arrivals, good day. KNH 1017, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 16 left with the Subok transition.
QNH 1017, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 16 left with the Subok transition, Skymark 5162.
Kuwaiti 165, contact Fiume Tower 127.625.
Contact Tower 127.625, Kuwaiti 165.
Roma arrival, Air France 14 Victor Tango, good day, flight level 101 with the number.
Air France 14 Victor Tango Roma arrivals, good day, QNH 1017, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 16 left with the Subok transition.
QNH 1017, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 16 left with the Subok transition, Air France 14 Victor Tango.
Aero Italia 318 Lima, contact Fiume Tower 127.625.
Contact Tower 127.625, Aero Italia 318 Lima. Have a good day.
Ryanair 3947, contact Fiume Tower 127.625.
Over to Tower 127.625, Ryanair 3947.
Skymark 5162, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1017, Skymark 5162.
All aircraft be advised information Delta now current, QNH 1017.
Roma Rebels, Kuwait 165, good day, 600 feet.
Kuwait 165, welcome back, continue.
Continue, Kuwait 165.
Air Portugal 830, contact Fiume Tower 127.625.
Over to Tower 127.625, Air Portugal 830, bye-bye.
830.
Air France 14 Victor Tango, cleared direct Suvok, cross Suvok at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 16 left.
Clear direct Suvok, cross Suvok at or above 4,000 feet, clear ILS Whiskey runway 16 left, Air France 14 Victor Tango.
Stiamo per abbassare le luci della cabina. Si prega di utilizzare il pulsante nell'area del sedile se si necessita di luce aggiuntiva. Grazie. We will be dimming the cabin lights. Please use the button in your seat area if you require additional light. Thank you.
Turn left, heating 085, Kuwait 165.
Wheeze Malta 5 Quebec Charlie, contact Fiume Tower 127.625.
Contact Tower 127.625, it was Malta 5 Quebec Charlie.
Roma arrivals, Etero 1678, good day, 4,300 feet, we have Delta.
Itaro 1678 Roma arrivals, QNH 1017, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 16 left with the Exama transition.
QNH 1017, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 16 left weak to the Exama transition. Itero 1678.
Itaro 1678, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 4,000 feet. QNH 1017, Itero 1678.
Itaro 1678, cleared direct Exama, cross Exama at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 16 left.
Cleared direct Exama, cross Exama at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 16 left to Terra 1678.
Kuwaiti 165, turn left heading 345, expect further clearance in about 27 miles.
Turn left, heading 345, Kuwaiti 165.
Roma Rivals, Air Portugal 830, 800 feet.
Air Portugal 830, welcome back, continue.
Continue, Air Portugal 830.
Portugal 830, turn left heading 085.
Turn left, heading 085, Air Portugal 830.
Air France 14 Victor Tango, contact Fiume Tower 127.625.
Over 2 Tower 127.625, Air France 14 Victor Tango.
Air Portugal 830, turn left heading 345. Expect further clearance in about 27 miles.
Turn left, heading 345, Air Portugal 830.
Skymark 5162, cleared direct Suvok, cross Suvok at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 16 left.
Cleared direct Suvok, cross Suvok at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 16 left, Skymark 5162.
Kuwaiti 165, turn left heading 290.
Turn left, heading 290, Kuwaiti 165.
Kuwaiti 165, 8 miles from Oxeru. Turn left heading 195. Maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS Whiskey runway 16 left.
Turn left, heading 195, 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS Whiskey runway 16 left, Kuwaiti 165.
arrivals. With Malta 4 Romeo Lima, flight level 122, we have Delta.
With Malta 4 Romeo Lima Roma arrivals, good day QNH1017, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 16 left with the SUVOC transition.
QNH1017, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 16 left with to the SUVOC transition, with Malta 4 Romeo Lima.
Skymark 5162, established on final approach.
Skymark 5162 affirm.
$2,500.
Skymark 5162, contact Fiume Tower 127.625, have a good day.
Contact Tower 127.625, Skymark 5162. Fume Tower, Skymark 5162, ILS Whiskey, runway 16 left.
Skymark 5162, Fume Tower, wind 235 at 8, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Runway 16 left, cleared to land. Skymark 5162.
Fume Tower, Kuwaiti 165, ILS Whiskey runway 16 left.
Kuwaiti 165, Fume Tower, continue.
Wilco, Kuwaiti 165.
Approaching minimums.
Fiume Tower, Itero 1314, ILS Whiskey runway 16 left.
Minimums.
Airspeed full. Airspeed
Itero 1314, Fume Tower, continue.
Wilco, Itero 1314.
50. 30.
Airspeed full. Airspeed full.
10.
9.
5162. Exit right at Delta Kilo.
Exit right at Delta Kilo, Skymark 5162.
Kuwaiti 165, wind 235 at 8, runway
Mentre ci
16 left,
dirigiamo
clear to
verso il
land.
terminal, vi chiediamo di rimanere seduti e con la cintura di sicurezza allacciata. Si prega di tenerli allacciati finché il capitano non avrà spento il segnale delle cinture di sicurezza. Ora potrete usare i vostri cellulari, compreso il servizio dati. Assicuratevi di avere con voi tutti i vostri effetti personali prima di lasciare l'aereo.
Skymark
Fare
5162,
attenzione
request
quando si
taxi to
aprono
company
gli
gate.
scomparti soprastanti, poiché gli oggetti potrebbero
Skymark
essersi spostati
5162,
e
gate
cadere.
410,
Non
taxi
è
via Delta
consentito
Hotel,
fumare
Delta,
finché non si
Charlie
raggiunge
Lima,
un'area
Charlie,
fumatori
Bravo,
designata.
Papa, Golf,
A
November
nome
Golf.
del capitano e di questo equipaggio,
Gate
vi
410 via
ringraziamo
Delta
per aver
Hotel,
volato con
Delta,
noi.
Charlie
È
Lima,
stato un piacere
Charlie,
prenderci
Bravo,
cura di
Papa,
voi oggi
Golf,
e non vediamo
November
l'ora
Golf,
di darvi
Skymark
nuovamente il benvenuto a
5162.
bordo la prossima volta. Se avete bisogno di assistenza dopo aver lasciato l'aereo, il nostro team di terra sarà felice di aiutarvi. Grazie. As we taxi to the terminal, we ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Please keep them fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You may now
Ryanair
make and
73
receive calls
Whiskey
as well as
Foxtrot,
use data
contact Film Tower
transmitters.
127
Please ensure you have all your
625.
personal belongings with you before leaving the aircraft. Take care
Tower
when opening the
127
overhead compartment,
625,
as items
Ryanair
may have
73
moved
Whiskey
and could fall out.
Foxtrot. Bye-bye.
Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and this crew, we thank you for flying with us. It has been a pleasure looking after you today, and we look forward to welcoming you back on board in the near future. If you need any assistance after leaving the aircraft, our ground team will be happy to help. Thank you.
Wizz Malta 8349, AT Gate 611, request pushback.
Wizz Malta 8349, Fiume ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Pushback approved. Face south. Wizz Malta 8349. Wizz Malta 8349, taxi for departure.
Wizz Malta 8349, runway 25 taxi via Romeo, Charlie Foxtrot, Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo Bravo.
Runway 25 taxi via Romeo, Charlie Foxtrot, Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo Bravo. With Malta 8349.
United 885 Heavy, gate 705, request pushback and engine start.
United 885 Heavy, fume ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback approved, face north, United 885 Heavy.
Air Portugal 830, ramp 309er taxi via Delta Hotel. Delta, Charlie Lima, Charlie, Bravo, Papa, Golf, Echo Golf Hotel.
Ramp 30 taxi Delta Hotel. Delta, Charlie Lima, Charlie, Bravo, Papa, Golf, S Golf, Hotel, Air Portugal 830.
Doors to manual and cross-check.
United 885 Heavy, taxi for departure.
United 885 Heavy, runway 16 right taxi via Zulu, Mike Alpha Alpha Alpha, hold short runway 25.
Runway 16 right taxi via Zulu, Mike Alpha Alpha Alpha. Hold short runway 25, United 885 Heavy.
With Malta 8349, contact Fume Tower 127.625. Have a good day.
Le porte sono adesso
Over
aperte
to
e
Tower
potete sbarcare dall'aereo.
127.625
Vi
with Malta
ringraziamo di nuovo per aver
8349.
volato con noi. The door is now open, and you can now disembark the
738
aircraft.
Heavy,
Once again, thank you for
708,
flying with
request
us.
pushback.
Moonflower 738 Heavy, fume ground, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved, face west, Moonflower 738 Heavy. Easy 87 Whiskey Echo, gate 612, request pushback and engine start.
Easy 87 Whiskey Echo, fume ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Pushback and engine start approved, face east, Easy 87 Whiskey Echo.
Ryanair 7 Whiskey Delta. At ramp 312 will request pushback and engine start.
Ryanair 7 Whiskey Delta, fume ground, pushback approved. Face northeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Ryanair 7 Whiskey Delta. Alpine 12 Romeo Bravo, Karte for 32, request pushback.
Alpine 12, Romeo Bravo, Fiume ground, pushback approved, face southeast.
Pushback approvet, face Susast, Alpine 12 Romeo Bravo.
United 885 Heavy, cross runway 25 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Alpha, Alpha, Alpha.
Cross runway 25 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. United 885 Heavy. Easy 87 Whiskey Echo. Request taxi to be active.
Easy 87 Whiskey Echo, runway 25, taxi via Charlie Foxtrot, Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo, Bravo.
Runway 25 taxi via Charlie Foxtrot, Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo, Bravo. Easy 87 Whiskey Echo.
Ryanair 7 Whiskey Delta, taxi for departure.
Ryanair 7 Whiskey Delta, runway 25 taxi via Echo Golf, Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo, Bravo.
Runway 25 taxi via Echo Golf, Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo, Bravo. Ryanair 7 Whiskey Delta.
Moonflower 738 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
Moonflower 738 Heavy, runway 16 right taxi via Mike Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. Hold short runway 25.
Runway 16 right taxi via Mike Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. Hold short runway 25 Moonflower 738 Heavy.
Alpine 12 Romeo Bravo, request taxi.
Alpine 12 Romeo Bravo, runway 25 taxi via November Zulu Hotel, November Golf, Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo, Bravo.
Runway 25 taxi via November Zulu Hotel, November Golf, Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo, Bravo. Alpine 12 Romeo Bravo.
United 885 Heavy, contact Fiume Tower 118.7, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.7, United 885 Heavy.
Moonflower 738 Heavy, cross runway 25 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Alpha, Alpha, Alpha.
Cross runway 25 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. Moonflower 738 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised, information echo now current, QNH 1017.
Shamrock 40 X-ray. At gate 613, request pushback.
Shamrock 40 X-ray, Fiume ground, pushback approved, face northeast.
Pushback approved. Face northeast. Shamrock 40 X-ray.